We have so many hot AI news for the e-commerce industry from Google, Apple, OpenAI, Amazon, and Meta. So I selected the key stories that are important for everyone that is selling online with high impact on your stores and on future strategies. So let's get rolling. First, we do have Google with the new Google Search Generative AI experience. Google is transforming completely the way we do search on Google itself. A cocktail of Google with ChatGPT that will substitute the actual Google search bar experience will be more like asking to a friend and getting the answer. So as you can see, it can manage enhanced query and understanding better what you're asking for complex queries. So it's completely changing and shifted to a different paradigm where you can just ask whatever you need. And what it will do is also generate content based on the website, not just bringing to you like great result for website to visit, but this engine will also transform and create content based on your question, on your search, and generate content for that. So to wrap it up, it will be smarter in understanding what you're asking. It will be able to generate content based on your questions and your searches, not just provide you results from website. It will bring you personalized responses based on what you're asking and your behaviors during interaction with the search itself. So more like you're doing on ChatGPT, summarize content for you to understand better languages and to work overall better as a search. So this Google Search Generative AI experience has a very high impact on the market. I would rate this 10 out of 10. So make sure to understand what we're talking about and to follow the topic in the next weeks and months. Next, we do have the new ChatGPT and OpenAI news. ChatGPT has just been updated to the new version. This will be faster, smarter, and it will be an all-in-one mode. So if you were a 3.5 ChatGPT Plus user, you had this menu where you could choose like if using DALL-E 3 or using like data analytic mode or web browsing mode. This is not the case anymore. So if you are a Plus user, you will just access the 4.0 version of ChatGPT, and this will be an all-in-one mode, meaning that you can just ask everything you need, generate images, analyze data, web browsing, and it will do all this all together, which is so powerful and interesting. Then for like integration potential, JSON mode, which is like a better way to interact with API integration, and with bigger context, it will be more able to understand like longer context and longer inputs. Other than these improved capabilities, we do have ChatGPT and OpenAI driving to a clear direction, at least for what I think. They're sort of introducing these GPTs that are sort of apps inside OpenAI environments, and you can create your own GPT and you can train it by this UI and create a sort of app that other people will be able to use and probably to purchase. So first, they're doing this so you can customize your ChatGPT experience for yourself and for your company. And then I think they are opening up to this idea of App Store for OpenAI and ChatGPT itself. So it's very interesting and with a high potential. So overall, this new release of OpenAI and ChatGPT has really high potential for personal use and for integration. I had a video on this, how you can use generative AI to improve your catalog, your e-commerce, so make sure to check it out. 8 out of 10, they will keep shipping new releases every month and they will be better and better. So AI is really pushing very hard from ChatGPT and OpenAI team. Next, we do have Shopify launching the new Shop app. Shop app was existing already just for mobile, but what they're doing is sort of creating this strange kind of marketplace from Shopify that aggregates all the offer in all the Shopify and all the Shopify sellers into one unique marketplace. You can search the products at once from all the sellers. The payment will be handled through the Shop Pay option. And they are introducing new ways to create some kind of rewards and discounts, free shipping. So they're working as a marketplace, something they're always denied that we do. The only thing it's not clear, honestly, is how they are planning to bring traffic to this marketplace. A marketplace without traffic is like useless. So I'm sure they have their plan for it, but they're not really opening up to the public until now. So the billion-dollar question is how they will bring traffic to this portal, to this shop. And based on what they will be doing on the traffic, you will see if they're really going to make and become a competitor for your Shopify store or not. Over Europe, and we jump to some big privacy and meta news related to behavioral targeting, privacy protection. GDPR was the big move from Europe, but now they're really going very hard and deep on the execution of the rules. Europe ordered Meta to stop serving behaviorally targeted ads to European residents, as well as Iceland, Liechtenstein, and Norway, without their consent. So in other words, Europe may decide that privacy is a universal right for everyone, not just for people willing to pay for it. Next, we do have big news from Amazon, which is also making the move into generative AI for advertisements. So as you can see, Amazon is clearly following the trend to jump into generative AI for ads. They're working inside this limited perimeter of generating images for advertisement, not creating a whole suite for it. So they're not working on multi-targeting, A/B testing, AI-driven like strategies like others like Meta and Google are doing, but they look like they're very focusing on enriching the assets, enriching catalog. We just saw in the previous video about the new AI tool for generative AI applied to catalog to generate descriptions. So they're moving into, and I think it's a natural consequence, they're moving into generative AI for images applied to advertisements. So to improve up to, from what they're stating, 40% conversion and CTR on ads that do have like improved images generated with AI. Very interesting, very like concrete use cases. Next, we do have a news from Apple, which started to talk in March about his new service about buy now, pay later from Apple itself, which should be launching in the US using like your Apple Wallet on iPhone, of course. And it will be available starting in the US and in the range of things that you need to buy from $75 up to $1,000. And this will be with no extra cost or interest. So this will be a direct competitor to like Klarna and Scalpay, other services like that are available around the world, but straight from Apple would be very like easy to opt in and use it. So you will not need another account, another service, another brand, just making payment easy and making easy also to keep track of your like investment and purchases made with this option. So if you are like over 18 in US and New Mexico and other states, Apple Pay Later will just be available for you to try. If you are already supporting Apple Pay in your store, I guess it will be just available as another payment option inside Apple Pay for your store and your customers. Next, we do have Amazon again launching a new social experience inside Amazon itself. So as you can see from this trailer, something interesting is happening and Amazon is working around this like shared experience where you can like involve other friends and other users to join you in the shopping experience. It's a new way to involve like your community to give you feedback and help you shopping better. But it's also a very smart way from Amazon to generate other interaction, other involvement inside their app to bring people back, to bring people shopping together with you and maybe joining like promotional experience, discount moment, hot like situation like during Black Friday or Prime. So as you can see, AI is reshaping the way we search, reshaping advertisement, generation of content. So make sure you watch this video of the workshop I just made about how you can apply generative AI to improve your store experience, your catalog conversion rate, and other new tactics that involve generative AI application. This is all about generative AI to grow your store and apply it to conversion rate for your sales. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and go make your tech sell.